let's be honest, right? If a recruiter says, "Oh, we like your CV, but we would need a proof of your portfolio," and you say, "Oh, I don't have a portfolio, on Canva, GitHub, etc.," and then they now say, "Oh, okay, but you have social media pages, right? So yeah, send us if you have some of your content or your works on social media." Have you asked yourself this question? Is my social media page clean enough for me to send to a recruiter? Let's talk about this. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am the Media Playboy, girl with the media vibes, and yeah, it's been a while, but hey, I'm back. So today I'm going to be focusing on something that a lot of people don't know, but it's really necessary for you if you're going to be looking for gigs, whether freelance or part-time gigs that requires your skills, right? And that is building a portfolio, but this time building a portfolio on social media. So like I asked before, how many of you have a very clean social media page that you are bold enough to send your social media pages to a recruiter who is interested in hiring you? If you are in the category of I need some cleanup, then I think you should watch this video to the end, and don't forget to also subscribe, right? So I'm going to be focusing on how you can build a strong portfolio with creative skills on Instagram and LinkedIn. Let's get started. So the first thing I want to start with is clean up your social media page if you're going to build a portfolio. So if your page has been a page where you're always dragging people always dragging you, you have scandals, you're posting inappropriate videos and pictures, then you need to do some cleanup because recruiters don't want someone with this. I remember there was a time where a lady was talking about Maltina, the sweet malt, right? And then she was like, they reach you. But the thing is that normally they would have given her a gig, made her a brand ambassador or something, just like they've done to the Aquafina guy and every other person. But because of her kind of social media page and her contents, they did not want to associate themselves with those kind of things. So this is what happens with brands as well. And I have a video where I talked about becoming an influencer, right? So you can also go and check out that video as well. So now, if you're going to be building a strong portfolio to get a gig, especially if it's a content marketing, content creator, or a gig in anything, let's say you're into tech, right, or cars, and you've done videos about tech and cars, then you need to have a clean social media page. Now, let's talk about how to build this on Instagram. So on Instagram, there's a feature like the highlight feature, which we all know, whereby you can post highlights for specific things and add them. If you notice, there's some brands, just like food brands and other brands, that always do this thing whereby they add like menu on one highlight. This thing could be free delivery. The next one could be customer success or feedbacks. Those are highlights on Instagram, those round circle stuff. I'm going to post a picture. And then you can see that it's easier for you to easily go there and look at what you're looking for directly without scrolling through their pages just to find what you're looking for. So if you're in this category, then what I would tell you to do is use Instagram highlights to create a portfolio for yourself. I started this recently, and I bet you it saved me a lot of stress, because I'm always wondering, how am I going to create a portfolio? Like the stress of having to document everything in one page, I feel like it's a lot for me. So I was like, okay, my Instagram is already there, right? And on my Instagram is not the Media Playboy. I use a different name, but I want to turn the Media Playboy to another page for something else I want to start. But yeah, I just used my highlights, and I was just naming it branded content. So you can name yours my portfolio, you can name yours anything you feel like naming, but it makes it easier. So if a recruiter says send us a link to your social media page, you can send them at least Instagram, and then they'll just click on branded content, or you can pin it to those pinned posts at the very top, right? It makes it easier to find what they are looking for. This feature helps you a lot to showcase your talent, showcase your skills. You can even name them like tips. Like if you're doing content about tips, you can name one tips, you can name the other one behind the scenes. You can give it different names based on the kind of thing you posted on the highlights. The next platform is LinkedIn. LinkedIn is your digital CV. It's like your CV online. So this is where like you have to sell yourself as much as you can. And the good thing is that first of all, you have to have a professional photos on your LinkedIn. So your DP has to be professional. It can't be just what you will post on TikTok or anywhere as your DP. The next thing is that you have to have a catchy headline. So your headline helps with keywords. So if a recruiter is searching for, let's say, digital marketer or social media marketer or freelancer or writer or what else again do you usually search for? Project manager, right? They can easily find you because of those headlines. So your headlines, you're highlighting what your skills or what your career has been centered on over the years, and then you can still now write a deeper almost like a cover letter about yourself, right, on that LinkedIn, and even still tag or add like posts, whether it's pictures or videos of your previous content. So like I said, a digital CV, it's like the first link a recruiter will naturally ask you for if they're asking for a social media page, because that is like the professional social media account. It's not like the rest that has a mix of everything. And with LinkedIn, you can get recruiters from outside the country, from within the country, top companies, top brands. You see, another thing I always tell people is add comments. So on LinkedIn, is nice that you connect with people that are into what you're into. Find people that have followers, big followers that are into what you like, and follow them. And once you're done, try to always comment on their pages, because they already have a huge following. So when you comment, there are chances that people would like your comment and would end up following you, or even, you know, reaching out to you on that particular area. So it's the easiest place to find a recruiter. You don't even have to wait until you see a vacancy on LinkedIn to apply for a specific job, just because of the kind of posts that you make, whether you're doing posts about tips, tricks, polls, newsletters, or anything about industry gaps, industry thought leadership posts, anything you're doing on LinkedIn. You can always just make sure that you add the hashtags, you add anything you feel like adding, and recruiters can easily see what you're really good at, like over the years, what you've been able to build on your LinkedIn, right? Another important thing that you do on LinkedIn is also to make sure that any video you do, you have short snippets of that video, so you can cross-post it on your Instagram and your LinkedIn, so that wherever your career recruiter may be, or if you forget one, is always on the other one. But these two are really strong platforms where you can build a strong portfolio to showcase your skills, to make you a professional and expert in what you do, even without experience. But this alone shows the recruiter that you know what you're doing, you have an idea, you have the knowledge, you have the skill, you just need the opportunity. So I hope you found this video helpful. Start now. Don't say I'm going to do it tomorrow, next tomorrow. It's good that you start early. The earlier the better, and you'll be able to get that big deal. You just need one video or one post that can give you the kind of contacts that you need to land that high-paying job, whether remotely, hybrid. Currently, I do a hybrid job, and it's because of over the years I've done full-time, and I had to, you know, keep on evolving, taking courses, you know, building myself in my career space, and then be able to now learn something that is hybrid. So these are the opportunities that comes with a lot of tech-related areas, tech-related skills, let me put that word, or tech-related kind of profession. So I hope you found this video helpful. Share it to someone out there who might need this. And also don't forget to leave a comment, because of course I'm growing my page. Don't forget to subscribe as well, and see you next time. Until then, go find your answer. Take you from the Media Playboy.